Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for April 24th to the 30th. It is a general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Present position, present expectation, unexpected next week, and next 1, 2, 3 weeks. Judgment, what's judgment pointing at? Okay, it's probably pointing at the spirit animal oracle, so we'll leave that for later. Interesting. Could be about relationships this week. You've got the Two of Cups straight up there. But judgment, first of all, so judgment is you will be judged, you know, on the day of judgment. You're going to step out of your old life and into the new one. Are you going to level up? Are you going to stay where you are? Are you going to be stuck in the past? Or are you going to move forwards? Only you know that. I can't help you there. If we were on a one-to-one, we could talk about it a bit more. But, you know, as a general reading, who knows? We've got the Two of Cups here. This is jumping into someone else's universe, you know, completely committed to the other person. There's an end to hostilities. If you're in a relationship at the moment, it's going really, really well. Work's going really, really well if that's not the case. If you're in a situation where you go, I don't think it's either of those, Steve, then it's your higher self. You know, sometimes you can be really attuned to your better self and wanting to level up. There's a sense of levelling up, certainly. That popped into my head when I was shuffling these. We have the present expectation, the Three of Swords, the heartbreak card, the card of heartbreak and healing. You have to work out whether this is you have caused some heartbreak and how you're going to deal with that, or someone's broken your heart and how are you going to deal with that. One of the easiest things to do is just ask the question, you know. If you're still holding a candle for someone, just ask them, is there any hope? And they go, Steve, I'm married, I've got 2 kids. No, it's over, it's done, it's dusted. And then you've got to take that information, you've got to go, okay, that's it, I need to move on. The universe did not want me to be with that person. Equally, if there is someone holding a torch for you, you owe them, you know, don't keep people hanging on. Yeah, that's a horrible thing to do. It's like, well, I'll just bide my time, you know, I'll see how this relationship develops before telling this other person it's over. No, don't do that, you know. You're not being fair to 3 people there. Yourself, the person you've got in a holding pattern, and the person you're in a relationship with. You know, you all deserve to know where you stand. So make a decision, move on. The unexpected, I think you're going to find that quite an easy decision to make. The Emperor is all about order and control and setting things right. It's like, if there is any grey area here, you're just going to get it resolved. So just get it resolved, move on. And then the week itself, just be careful here. This is the Justice card in the Minor Arcana, the Queen of Swords. It's also the Libra card. So this is very definitely you next week. This is, without a doubt, this is you next week. So she's got a crown that's made up out of tiny swords. And the idea is when she puts them on, she stands a very high chance of cutting herself on them. And it's to remind herself that, you know, words and behaviours can cut through really quite significantly. She's very much a calls a spade, you know. If she sees you after 6 months, goes, wow, you put some weight on, you go, oh, well, thanks for that. And she's just like, yeah, no problem, and just calls it like it is, not trying to be mischievous, not trying to offend, but just going, it's raining outside, it's snowing a bit, and they just tell it like it is. But just be careful that energy. It can be quite upsetting to people who aren't as stoic or aware as you are. Yeah, it is a card of having been hurt before, but being prepared to be hurt again. So if you are in between either jobs or relationships or a significant other, you could be thinking now's the time to start that process all over again. You know, get on a couple of dating apps and see where it leads. But yeah, that feels very early days, I would say. But the good news is the sort of energy of that card is, I get knocked down, but I get up again. Yeah, nothing's going to keep me down. It's that fantastic song, isn't it? Leeds United used to run out to that back in the day. Anyway, and then finally 1, 2, 3. You know, the next 1, 2, 3 weeks, kind of. I'd be really careful about this. Really, really careful. This is you at the moment going, oh, there's nothing to interest me. You know when you're on Netflix and you can't find anything to watch, you just need to find a different way of finding out what's on Netflix. Yeah, go on a YouTube channel that says what's good on Netflix at the moment. Find a quality newspaper and see if they've got any reviews about Netflix stuff. There is some good stuff on Netflix. You're just looking and you're just going down the same path and getting the same result. Yeah, you're always doing what you've always done, and you always get what you've always got. You need to find a different way of doing something. So, if you were looking for a new partner and you say, "Well, I'm going to try." I couldn't even tell you what dating apps are out there. I have no idea. Say there's a dating app called Magnolia, because these walls are Magnolia. And you go on Magnolia and you see the same people and go, wow, they not got a partner yet. And you just go on a different site or go out and meet real people in real situations. Yeah, maybe that's the way to do it. Maybe go on a watercolour class and meet people there, or meet people who know people. But yeah, it's very much a case of you're looking at these three going, oh, not this again. And the universe is trying to give you something new. It is kind of hidden, you know, but it's also got a signal to it. It's got this white flower on there as well to sort of go, hello, do you not, you know, the universe is trying to give you a sign. The universe wants everyone on the planet to live a happy, abundant life, yeah? And I know there are some people who are in horrendous difficulties at the moment, both, you know, all over the world. So I don't think the universe is doing a terribly good job, but its intent is pure. You know, it would like everyone to have a roof over their head and food in their bellies and just be happy and abundant, you know. And it does show people signs all the time. Maybe you should have done this. There's nothing worse than looking back and going, oh, that's when I was supposed to ask that person out. Oh, well, never mind. I've had a couple of those. But anyway, it's not about me, it's about you. Ace of Pentacles. This is a new start. It's a new start of your own making. It's roll your sleeves up, drive your own destiny, drive your own narrative. Yeah? If whatever it is that you want in your life, dream it like you already are in it, and then work towards that. So yeah, simple as. We have the Three of Swords. Okay, it's the first time we're using this deck, by the way. Well, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th time I've used it today. Three of Swords. It's called the Norse Tarot. Let me find the book because I have no idea what that's going to say about that. That doesn't look like the Three of Swords at all. But the Three of Swords is on top of the others. So clearly the Three of Swords is very important this week. So there's the 2, there's the 3. Separation and heartbreak, disruption, strife, upheavals in the home, loss or fear of loss. That's interesting. There is a loss or fear of loss. Okay. Then we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're kind of doubling down on that loss or fear of loss. What's happening here is this person is looking at what they've lost, but what they're supposed to have. You know, we were talking about this card here. The universe is going, no, this is what I want you to have. You don't even know about this. This is new and unique. You've got it in your hand already. So it's in your hand. That's the one you're supposed to be concentrating on. What you're looking at these for. So I think the solution is staring you in the face. So whatever it is, Libra, it's already there. It's already known to you. Prince of Discs. So let's have a look. That's the Prince of... is the Prince the Knight? Or is it the Page? Let's have a look. Prince of Discs. See where it comes first. That's the Page. So the Page of Pentacles. Hardworking and careful person. Good organizer, administrator. Honesty and kindness. Okay, honesty, yeah, okay, that's nice. That'll soften off that Queen of Swords, won't it? Honesty and kindness, yeah. I would say if you can have that on a t-shirt or have that front and centre for the next week or two, that'll hold you in good stead. And then finally, the Princess of Discs. I should have left the page open, shouldn't I? Princess of Discs. So that would be the Knight. No, I've gone too far there. There we go. Princess of Discs. Practical but unimaginative, hard-working, a lover of traditional values, maybe unable to think for herself, dependent on others for leadership. So on top of this card, it does feel like a warning, this. I think the universe is definitely trying to give you something, Libra, in the next 1, 2, 3 weeks. There's going to be an opportunity. Could be in a relationship, Now, that could be personal or professional, but there's definitely going to be an opportunity that comes in, and you've got to at least be aware of it. This feels a bit, oh, what's the point? And I don't think we need that. I think you need that kind of, if you see it, there's a good chance you might not even see the opportunity, but if you do see it, you've got to do something about it. You've got to get into Emperor mode, and you've got to appreciate that it's probably already in your hand. It's probably already there. If you were between partners, you know, you're saying, I'm not going out with anybody at the moment, I'd say it's somebody you know. There's somebody somewhere that you actually know, or a friend of a friend. You just need to put the feelers out there. Okay, let's have a look. The spirit animal is going to be elephant spirit, learn from the past. Okay, that makes sense. So what's happened in your past that's led you to this? And when the new thing comes in, go make sure you don't do the same thing that you did last time. And you'll end up, you know, always do what you've always done, always get what you always got. So let's have a look. What does elephant spirit say? Although we often wish we could leave the past behind, elephant spirit reminds us that memory matters. We must respect the wisdom of the elders who hand down to us traditions they've shaped to express our communication to each other and respect for the community. What has come before informs what we're experiencing today, and we must never forget our legacy of strength and dignity. Elephant spirit appears with the message that we are to acknowledge that which came before and learn from it. It's here to encourage you to make it one that stirs in you a sense of power and dignity, for you've honoured yourself by choosing to learn from the past. Spirit rejoices at your willingness to learn and grow. And that's an interesting one. It's a tough one, Libra, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, let's see what you get to next week, and I'll see you next week for more of the same. Take care.